So, disconnection number one from Johann Hari was a disconnection from meaningful work. So, this is tough. This is tough because a lot of us don't work for ourselves. I understand that. And a lot of us haven't studied X, Y, and Z at university. I certainly haven't. I do work for myself, but I haven't studied. So apart from working for myself, I'm limited in what career paths I can take. But at the end of the day, if we can be really happy with what we're doing on the day-to-day, if we're spending 40, 50 hours a day, if we're spending 40, 50 hours a week, that's right. We're spending 40, 50 hours a week doing something. Realistically, we want it to be doing something that is going to give us, happiness and joy and bring value to the world. So, but the thing is, it's not really up to the employee. It's not up to the everyman. Obviously, it's very important to the everyman, but the everyman doesn't really, always get to pick and choose what they want to do with their life. So I remember, for example, the other day, I was just helping my buddy. He was going away, so I was helping him with a day of construction work because he was going over to Vietnam, one of my best mates. Oh, this is our other best mate. Yeah, actually, one of my other best mates, sorry. I forgot to mention this guy. He was suicidal as well. Maybe I got 6 best mates. No, 5 best mates plus me. That's right, 6. Fucking crazy. But anyway, so I was down on this job site with my brother. We went down to help my mate out, and my mate wasn't there. It was just me and Jack, my brother. And I remember seeing this garbage disposal man, garbage man, driving this big garbage truck down this particular road, and then to turn left to get the bins on the down this little side alley, he had to turn left in this big truck, and there was a car obscuring his right to turn. And I remember just sitting there, and I'm like, okay, cool. That guy looks like he's got his work cut out for him. And he put his feet on the brakes. The truck came to a stop, and then he just yelled out, "Fuck!" And I was just like, oh, shit, that dude's not having it. Sun was out, beautiful day, 23 degrees in Melbourne, not a cloud in the sky, not a drop of wind, fucking just like everything that could be going good was going good that day. And then this guy, he was just having a shit one. He was just having a real shit one. And the thing is, we need garbage men. We need people in these roles and so forth. And maybe one day that will change with artificial intelligence. But the point I'm trying to make is, it's hard for the everyman to dictate creating meaningful work for himself. So my fix for that is business and industry, and leaders in business and industry have to find a way to create meaningful work for their employees and for the world. So a lot of the time, I think the most powerful people in the world right now are not governments. The most powerful people in the world are Facebook, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, Apple, and so on and so on. So I feel like it's up to business and industry leaders, and small business too, to be a driver and a catalyst for change. Really, it shouldn't be up to the everyman. Our voices need to be heard, the everyman, for sure, 100%. But businesses need to give back, Businesses need to... There's enough ideas in the world, that, businesses should be looking at ways that we can, bolster the economy by creating impactful commerce. So, and if that's not the case, if you're selling, protein shakers online, and you're, involved in the influencer community and all this stuff that's, adding fuel to the fire of this mental health epidemic, then find a way to give back. I feel really terrible because Athena, we really help people in underprivileged countries find work that they wouldn't ordinarily be able to find, and I feel really good about that. we help small business by giving them a cost-effective solution to get time back in their life and or, bring money into the business. But there's also a lot of things that we've dropped the ball on, and my laser focus as CEO of Athena is to make sure that we get to a position where we're comfortable and that we don't have to worry about the company's future. And we're in a great position. We're growing really, really fast. Got a great customer, great client base, really good reviews and whatever, and we'll be a behemoth of a company. So it's all good. However, I need to do more on my end to give back. So there's basically, I think, led by companies such as Patagonia, there's a movement now where all commerce worldwide should really be finding a way to give back by way of social impact. So whether that's actually what your product and offering is, giving back to, help people in need or to fund something to do with, obviously, nature and what we're doing to the planet, or whatever it is, giving some sort of a proceed, giving some sort of value back to whatever your social impact wants to be. So businesses have the ability to take what they do and align with their values an impact that they can give back to. And I think that's where it's going to really start is businesses need to be that catalyst for change, because businesses can not only make an improvement to an industry or a product or whatever that is, but they can also build a community, and then they can also help to give back through that community, and also that will positively affect in a massive way the people that are working for them and their day-to-day wellness around, do I want to actually roll into work? Do I want to get up and do I want to, get on the public transport and spend an hour to get into the city and sit at a desk for 10 hours? Well, maybe if I knew that my work really heavily impacted something that I was passionate about and something that really helped the world become a better place, then maybe it would create more meaningful work and a more meaningful 9 to 5 for most people. So by all means, let's go and create the world that we want to live in. Let's go and be entrepreneurs, and entrepreneurs really are the ones that build the planet, and build the future, build our culture, and so forth. And let's continue to do that, obviously. But not everyone can be an entrepreneur. Not everyone's interested in being an entrepreneur. So those that are entrepreneurs, businesses from big to small, small to medium businesses to the biggest conglomerates on the planet, they need to be thinking of ways that they can give back, because that's where it's going to start. So that's one. Disconnection from meaningful work, and a reconnection is by helping people. Serotonin is, dopamine is pleasure. Serotonin that's what makes you feel happy, and that's really around giving back and helping people. So let's create more of that so that everybody that does business and everybody that has anything to do with business, which is everyone, can feel good about themselves. So that's a reconnection to meaningful work.